I once thought I had everything: career, money, success. But one day, I looked back and realized I was wrong. It was too late to turn back, and I regretted not learning these 5 lessons sooner. Everything in life is temporary. It's a challenging concept to accept, but the things we hold dear won't last forever. Our possessions will age and break. Our beloved pets will one day leave us. Even the relationships we cherish the most will eventually change or end. And yes, this includes us too. Within a century, both you and I will be gone, leaving behind memories that may fade in time. While this truth might seem harsh, it carries a powerful message. The present is all we truly have. Yet, so many of us are trapped in the past, replaying old regrets, or consumed by anxiety about the future. In doing so, we overlook the most precious gift, this moment. Learning to be fully present and appreciating the here and now transforms how we experience life. It allows us to connect more deeply with loved ones and truly enjoy the world around us. When we embrace the present, we avoid the bitter regret of looking back and realizing we missed what was right in front of us all along. The sacrifices we make today often determine the rewards we reap tomorrow. At first glance, this might seem to contradict the idea of living in the moment. But it's important to balance appreciating today with preparing for the future. Just because life is fleeting doesn't mean we should abandon all plans or efforts to improve. The key is to focus on meaningful activities that either bring us joy now or lay the foundation for a better tomorrow. Picture yourself years from now, reflecting on your life. Would you feel proud of the hours spent mindlessly scrolling through social media? Or would you cherish the moments spent pursuing meaningful goals or connecting with people who matter? It's easy to want instant results, especially in a world that celebrates quick success stories. However, true achievement often requires time, patience, and perseverance. The journey toward a goal is just as significant as the destination. It shapes us, teaching resilience and focus, and often turns out to be the most rewarding part of the process. Life is not always fair, and expecting it to be can lead to unnecessary frustration. We all face situations that feel unjust. Whether it's losing an opportunity you worked hard for, being passed over for a promotion, or watching someone less deserving receive the recognition you hoped for. It's natural to feel disappointed, but dwelling on the unfairness won't change it. Instead, it's more productive to take control of what you can. Complaining about life's inequities might feel cathartic in the moment, but it won't bring you closer to your goals. Remember, everyone sees the world through their own lens, shaped by unique perspectives and biases. Instead of letting setbacks define you, use them as fuel to keep going. With persistence and determination, you can overcome obstacles and create the opportunities you deserve. We often make small problems feel much bigger than they are, wasting energy on things that don't truly matter. It's human nature to overreact sometimes, turning minor inconveniences into major grievances. But every moment spent fuming over something trivial is a moment lost forever. Think about how many times you've been upset about something, only to realize later that it wasn't as significant as it seemed at the time. Overthinking and catastrophizing can take a toll on your emotional well-being, leaving you drained and unable to focus on what really counts. Instead, practice shifting your perspective. Not every setback is a disaster, and many challenges resolve themselves in time. By choosing not to let minor irritations control you, you free up energy to focus on more important things. Life is a mixture of fleeting moments, sacrifices, and unfair realities, all intertwined in ways that shape who we are. By understanding these truths earlier, we can navigate our paths with more clarity and purpose, making the most of every step. These lessons remind us to prioritize what matters, accept what we can't change, and face life with resilience. Whether it's living fully in the present, embracing the journey rather than just the destination, or letting go of the need for control, these principles offer a roadmap for a life well lived. Each day holds the potential to teach us something valuable. It's up to us to listen. Life often teaches us lessons the hard way, but if we learn to adopt a clear perspective, we can save ourselves from unnecessary struggles. When you're in the middle of a problem, it feels larger than life, consumes your thoughts, magnifying every detail into a major concern. But the moment you step back and look at the situation from the outside, everything changes. Problems shrink when you view them objectively. It's like standing too close to a painting. You see only chaos, but when you step back, the masterpiece comes into focus. If you can practice this approach, you'll find it easier to handle challenges and save yourself countless headaches. Sometimes all it takes is stepping outside, breathing deeply, and allowing a fresh perspective to settle in. Fear, on the other hand, is a different beast. Fear serves a purpose. It's a survival mechanism that warns us of potential dangers. Yet not all fears are created equal. Some are rational and protective, while others are paralyzing and self-imposed. These irrational fears often hold us back from realizing our potential. Overcoming fear is crucial for growth, and the sooner you confront it, the better. Once you've faced a fear, it loses its grip on you. Think about a fear you've conquered before. Perhaps it was speaking in public or trying something completely new. The moment you overcame it, the fear shrank. You learned it wasn't as terrifying as you'd imagined. Facing fear gives you a kind of superpower. It builds your resilience and makes the world feel more manageable. Life is full of individuals who never seem to fail. That's not because they're perfect, but because they never take risks. They live within the confines of their comfort zones, unwilling to push boundaries. These people might avoid failure, but they also avoid growth. If you want to achieve something significant, you need to embrace the possibility of failure, not just once but repeatedly. Failure is an integral part of the journey toward success. Every failure is a step forward, even if it doesn't feel that way in the moment. Along the way, you'll encounter critics. Some will offer valuable insights that help you improve, while others will criticize just for the sake of tearing you down. The secret is learning to filter these voices. Constructive criticism is a gift. It points out areas where you can grow. On the other hand, baseless negativity is noise you should tune out. Living authentically is another lesson many people realize too late. It's easy to let the judgments of others shape your decisions, but doing so only leads to dissatisfaction. You have one life to live, and it's yours alone. Don't waste it worrying about what others might think. Surround yourself with people whose opinions truly matter, and learn to differentiate between feedback that helps you grow and judgment that holds you back. This is easier said than done, but with practice, you can develop the confidence to live for yourself and not for others' approval. Following your dreams is perhaps the most empowering decision you can make, yet fear often stands in the way. Fear of failure, fear of criticism, and fear of the unknown all conspire to keep you stuck. But consider this: the greatest regrets in life often stem not from the risks we took, but from the chances we didn't take. Pursuing your dreams might be scary, but it's also deeply rewarding. Each step you take toward your goals builds confidence, diminishes fear, and strengthens your resolve. Every failure you encounter becomes a stepping stone, and every criticism you face becomes an opportunity for growth. The truth is, playing it safe is the riskiest decision you can make. A life spent avoiding failure is a life spent avoiding success. Mediocrity might feel comfortable, but it comes at the cost of fulfillment. To truly live, you must be willing to take risks, embrace challenges, and learn from every stumble along the way. It's not an easy path, but it's the only one that leads to genuine growth and satisfaction. When fear begins to creep in, remind yourself that it's just a feeling. It doesn't define you, and it doesn't have to control you. Fear is like a shadow. It looks bigger and darker when you're running from it, but when you turn to face it, you realize it's not as intimidating as it seemed. The sooner you face your fears, the sooner you'll discover how much power you truly have. Fear loses its strength when confronted head-on. Think about the lessons life has taught you so far. Have you let fear hold you back from pursuing your dreams? Have you been too caught up in the judgments of others to truly live for yourself? It's never too late to make a change. By adopting a broader perspective, facing your fears, and living authentically, you can transform your life in profound ways. Share your thoughts and experiences if any of these lessons resonate with you. There's power in reflecting on your journey and connecting with others who might be navigating similar challenges. Together, we can inspire one another to live boldly and authentically. Life is full of lessons, challenges, and opportunities to grow. We've talked about the power of facing fears, taking risks, and embracing authenticity. These are not just ideas, they're transformative actions that can change your life. I've learned that the greatest breakthroughs happen when we step out of our comfort zones and dare to live boldly. And so can you. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or held back by fear, remember, the choice to grow, to change, and to succeed is always in your hands. You don't have to do it alone either. This channel is a space where we learn together, inspire one another, and take steps toward living the life we truly want. So here's my challenge to you. Take the first step. Subscribe to this channel, join our community, and commit to your growth. Together, we'll embrace life's lessons, tackle its challenges, and celebrate its victories. Your next breakthrough might just be one decision away. Let's make it happen, starting now. Subscribe and let's walk this journey together.